Welcome to Consciousness Journey. In this video we are going to go deeper into learning how to identify if someone is our spiritual soul twin. If you want to know exactly what a spiritual soul twin is, we will leave you the link to the previous video, where we explain this concept extensively. This topic can be a bit confusing and mysterious for many people, but if we pay attention to the signs that are presented to us, we can be more certain about already having found our spiritual soul twin. If you have met someone and think he or she might be your spiritual soul twin, pay close attention to the following key signs that can tell us if he or she is indeed your spiritual soul twin. Let's begin. First, feeling a deep and unexplainable connection. When we are in the presence of our spiritual soul twin, we feel such a deep connection with that person that we are not even able to explain it. This kind of connection goes beyond simple physical attraction. It is felt on a soul level. We feel as if we had known the person all our lives, even if we have only just met them. It is an intense feeling that cannot be easily explained through words. When we meet our spiritual soul twin, we can feel a strong attraction to them, but at the same time, we can feel overwhelmed or intimidated because of the intensity of our emotions. Second, coincidence of events and circumstances. Spiritual soul twins often meet at significant moments in their lives. A spiritual soul twin often appears at a time when you are going through major changes or when a pathway in life is needed. It is possible that we then realize that our spiritual soul twin has gone through similar experiences to ours and that our life stories seem to be intertwined. This coincidence of events and circumstances can make us feel as if the universe has conspired for us to meet, as if it was all written in the path of destiny. Third, a sense of familiarity and comfort. Feeling familiarity and comfort in presence of the other person, or even when thinking about him or her, is another sign that we have found our spiritual soul twin. Even if we have just met our spiritual soul twin, we may feel that we have known them all our lives. We can talk about everything with that person and feel that he or she understands us on a deep level, so that we get to tell that person things that we have never told anyone before. This feeling of comfort and familiarity can also be evident in the way we communicate, as we can easily share whatever goes through our mind without having to filter out any details. We can have deep and meaningful conversations with our spiritual soul twin without trying too hard. It is as if we have found someone with whom we can be ourselves without fear of being judged or rejected. Fourth, great desire of being together. The desire to be together in spite of all the possible obstacles is another important sign that we have found our spiritual soul twin. A strong desire to be together arises, even if there are multiple obstacles in the way. There may be certain circumstances that prevent spiritual soul twins from being together, such as geographical distance or family responsibilities, but even so, that strong desire persists. This desire becomes so strong that both people are willing to overcome any obstacle that comes their way. You can come to feel that your spiritual soul twin is an essential part of your life and that your existence is not complete without him or her. Fifth, intuition and signs from the universe. We can start receiving signs from the universe. They can come as synchronicities or coincidences that seem to indicate that we are on the right path. We can also listen to our intuition, which can guide us to our spiritual soul twin. We may feel a sense of peace and certainty when we are close to our spiritual soul twin, or we may have dreams or visions that indicate to us that we are on the right path. It is important to remember that finding your spiritual soul twin can take time, and it is not always an easy path. In fact, not in every life you find your spiritual soul twin, but if you pay attention to these signs and follow your intuition, you can be sure that you are on the right path. We hope you have found these signs useful to learn to recognize whether you have found your spiritual soul twin. Remember to subscribe to the channel and leave your experience in comments. Thank you for subscribing and sharing your experience in comments. Thank you very much.